Hello YouTube, just following up on these Shure headphones. I've had them for about a day now, listening to them, and they're starting to break in nicely. They've got a really good sound quality. They pretty much, I'm not trying to do any kind of crazy comparisons or anything like that, but pretty much they sound comparable to any of these headphones. These are all pretty common headphones that you'll see in people's home studios and probably in professional studios and whatnot. But got the Sony headphones, the KRK headphones, the AKG headphones, the Sennheiser headphones, and all of these pretty much sound the same. The same frequency response. I would say the Shures are pretty flat, flat sounding headphone. They don't have the big booming bass boost that you'll see in a lot of headphones. These are pretty much a good flat response. I'm sure if you were actually doing professional mixing and mastering, you'd have much more expensive headphones than these, but they do have a good flat response. All the music I've listened through them sounds great. I've listened to everything from classical to rock to punk to hip hop to R&B. Just tried to do a full range listen on them, and they sound good. Like I said, they sound pretty much the same as any of these. And I'm not trying to show off or anything. These are just headphones I've collected over the past decade or so. But just to give you an idea, if you have any of these headphones, then this one's gonna sound like those. One thing I do want to point out that's very important is these have an awesome EQ. You can do custom presets, and you can EQ these headphones to however you want to EQ them. I don't know if this will go to landscape mode. Yeah, it is. Okay. So with these headphones, you can EQ them any way you want. Great. That's fine. As long as you own your own music and have it downloaded to your device. You will not be able to use this EQ if you are playing any music from a streaming app. Because it's an Apple device, of course, I usually use Apple Music, and when you have your Apple Music playing, these EQs are useless. They have no effect on the sound whatsoever. They don't change the sound. You can do all this crazy stuff here, and unless the music is actually playing in this app, the EQ is useless. They sound great. However, the music is mixed. They sound really good. These actually have a really good frequency response, and I've heard things in the music with these that you don't hear in like other types of headphones. They're pretty comparable to the KRKs. I'd say they really sound similar to these AKGs, but yeah, so if you're looking at these headphones and you're going, oh wow, I can take and I can do my own EQ, and I can go in here and I can boost the bass as much as I want to, and I can turn all the treble down because I just am a total bass head and all I want to hear is bass. Yeah, you can do that as long as you have downloaded the music on your device and you have purchased the music legally, because you can't even I've even tried downloading music from Apple Music and then playing it, and it won't play that through here because you don't actually own it if you download it from Apple Music. But if you buy the album from iTunes and then you download it on your device, then you can use the EQ. So that's just a warning. If you're thinking about buying these and you're thinking you're going to have this great EQ, if you have Apple Music service where you listen to all your music on Apple Music, the EQ does not apply. So I don't know if I'll be able to, let me see if I can open up Apple Music and give you an example. Okay, so I think if I turn the volume up, you might be able to hear, but I'm just gonna, let's go with R&B. They usually have really great production on their songs. So I'm just gonna play, and let's go back to the app. So let me turn these up. Oh, I think I held it too long. Okay. So I got the music playing. I'm gonna bring up the EQ. So I'm moving these around. Nothing. Does not change the music at all whatsoever. So it's just something to keep in mind. If you're getting these for the EQ and you listen to Apple Music, the app does absolutely nothing to the music. So let me see if I can get this in the same frame. See, nothing. Does nothing. Okay. I'm gonna cancel that. Pause the music. Let me go back to Apple Music. Let me see if I can download a song that I've actually purchased and show you the difference. Okay, so I downloaded a song that I actually purchased. I didn't want to download a whole bunch of music on this iPad, but okay, so now that I have downloaded the song, it's showing up in my music list. So let's play the song. Oh, let me cancel that. Probably gonna have to close this. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Sorry if the camera keeps going blurry. Okay. So now, if we go to the EQ, I don't know if you'll be able to sell this on the camera video here, but let's do let's see here. Yeah, it's really hard to tell the difference here. Okay, so, oh, there we go. Okay. I hadn't used this much, so okay. So let's get the music going here. Okay. So now, when you make an adjustment, you can hear it. Let me try, get this where you can hear it. Okay. So now you can actually hear a difference. Okay, so I hope that kind of clarifies what I meant about the EQ function of these headphones. Let me turn these off here.
Power off.
Okay, so yeah, great feature. Set it back to flat. It's a great feature, but it's not going to work unless you've purchased the music and you've downloaded it onto your device. I'm guessing that maybe if you have, if you've purchased the albums from other formats, you might be able to load them to your device and use the EQ. I'm not sure. I usually don't load up my devices much with downloaded music. I normally just listen to streaming music off of Apple Music, and it was kind of disappointing that I'm not going to be able to use the EQ when I'm listening to Apple Music, but and it really has no effect whatsoever. You can leave it on any of these settings, and when you open Apple Music, like I've read comments, you know, does the EQ save on the headphones when you go to another app? And it doesn't. It has no effect on it whatsoever. So however the music is mixed is what you're hearing. So yeah, a little disappointing, but these are good headphones. And you know, I think a lot of the reviews that you see on YouTube about any kind of electronic, the people hadn't actually bought them themselves. So, you know, of course, if Shure says, hey, I'm going to send you a free set of headphones and you can keep them if you'll review them, do you think you're going to slam the headphones and say, oh, these are terrible? No. So, these are excellent headphones. They sound great, but you're pretty limited on what you can do with the app and the headphones, because the app is a major controller of the headphones. So far, I have not tested the oh, I gotta turn it back on here.
Power on. Connected.
So it should pick it up. Okay. So when it loads up, sorry about the reflection, but the noise cancellation functions, the extent of testing it in the house is just, like I've noticed the rumble of the ceiling fan, the fans in my computer, that noise is limited out pretty good. And the environment mode, it does allow, you can adjust the degree of sound coming into the headphones, which does seem to work pretty good. But as far as the active noise cancellation, I'll let you know on that, because I'm gonna be on a plane Saturday, so I'm gonna test them out and see how the noise cancellation really works on a real plane, and not just some of the reviews I've seen. They put the little lapel mic inside the headphones, and which is great, but I'm gonna do a true objective, like I'm on a plane and this is what it sounds like to me. So I'll post that after I fly on Saturday. But yeah, once again, these are great headphones. They sound great. The thing I like about them is it's a nice flat response. One of the songs I always test headphones with is Wagner, Flight of the Valkyries, and or I'm sorry, got the two songs mixed up. Ride of the Valkyries. I was thinking Flight of the Bumblebee, but yeah. So anyway, that song sounded great on these. Anyway, once again, thanks for watching. If you like my videos, please hit the like, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell notification if you want to be notified when I post new stuff. And keep tuning in. Those likes really help the algorithm. I'm trying to get my channel built up, so any subscriptions really help too. So stay tuned, and I'll give you a follow-up review after I fly to let you know how the noise cancellation actually works. Thanks again for watching. Have a good night.